following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
And we're good.
So you're wearing the chain and look like...
Alright, found Moe's. It's at the place called Moe's. It's a rundown bar that looks like it from the outside. You get outside, there's a broken sign that says Moe's. There's a sign in the window that says closed. All the windows are boarded up. But there's like some people hanging around outside looking disreputable.
Do you want us to wait up on the roofs and you go in and just keep the communicator on?
Yeah.
So you're just rocking up as Chief Break Everything, huh?
No, I was looking like that guy we have in our containment cell.
Oh, how you doing that?
Oh, I did that before when we were talking to him, so I'm using the form of the Raven.
Ah, that's what I wanted to hear.
No, just draw it on with a
Is that a
sharpie.
routine check, or do you need to make a roll?
I don't need to make a check, so unless it's like something difficult to do or abnormally sized or from something a while ago.
One of the females will detach herself from the group and come up to you as you approach and just like glue herself onto you. Like, Elroy, where have you been? Oh, Elroy, have you been working out?
Yeah. Wait, was he black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you sound a bit different. That job must have been tough. Anyway, the word hasn't come on the new location yet, so just go back to the firehouse.
Sure.
I haven't heard word from Thunderball, which means there isn't a new location.
I was meant to be meeting someone here.
No kidding. There's another guy wearing a 10K chain. Oh, when did you care about the rules?
Since the job went tits up.
Alright, come on then. Hey, blood, what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man, when'd you get so buff? Fuck. No need to be rough about it. Shit.
Running
Just
from
because
the
you get
popo.
picked for the special job. Look, straight dope. I ain't heard nothing yet, so the move must be off. Just go back to the firehouse, get your cut.
Ain't nobody there.
You guys haven't been there yet.
I know, but I'm saying.
What do you mean ain't nobody there? If they ain't there, ain't no one told me.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. You sound weird.
Strained my voice.
Oh yeah. I heard that the evil power core stole all the liquid nitrogen and then blew up a bomb because Soviet hates people.
That must have been what
Freshy
happened.
swag show.
I'm gonna go double check the firehouse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cool.
Right down the block.
Hey, ain't you forgetting something?
Hello. This week I'm working on my musical chops. For a tasty beat,
What
just
the
say,
fuck?
give me a Thanksgiving beatbox.
Stop. Silence.
Do not torture me with Christmas songs. I will stab you.
Thanksgiving beatbox?
That's awesome.
I'm going to try that later.
I have to say I am morbidly curious.
Yeah.
I'm morbidly obese. But I still think I can wrestle you under the table.
I will stab you if you start playing Christmas songs. I get tortured with them
Thanksgiving
at work.
isn't Christmas.
I do not care.
Look,
You
I've
will be
worked in
thoroughly
department
hurt.
stores with a single disc changer, so I am also absolutely thoroughly sick of any Christmas song I have not previously heard.
There's
Yep.
50 songs, and they're sung
No,
by
no,
different people.
No, there's only 10 songs on this disc. Snoopy's Christmas was ruined for me.
Yeah.
Ruined. I get into violent impulses whenever I hear Christmas music. I can't go shopping. That's why I like to do it all in November, because you don't hear the Christmas music.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I work in a
Jingle
grocery
your
store.
fucking bell.
Three
They
of us.
started in November. It's terrible. They put out Christmas stock at the end of August.
But ain't even Halloween yet. Anyway, back on with the scene.
Terrible.
Streetwise, to know if there's some sort of 10k related thing they do when they separate.
Doesn't seem to be.
What you mean?
So,
There was mention of a certain something.
Are we referring to the money?
Oh man, you know the rules.
We didn't get it.
You mean fucking didn't get it? You got handed for the job.
Yeah, but it was left in the truck.
You
Man.
fucking kidding me?
What were we supposed to do? It was Soviet.
Thunderball gonna have your nuts.
so your character's from Triads.
Well, nose triads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nose Triads.
Yeah, probably, man.
So you're going to be set out to kill
Shit, that's just what I need.
No.
Don't disclose character information.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, probably, man. Shit, that's just what I need today.
But I need all the advice I can get on my character because I'm total amateur. So yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, then you walk away.
Yeah. I take it you heard that.
Yep, so we're off to the firehouse.
There wasn't actually a move. Maybe they are still there.
Or they're all dead.
Let's find out.
Are we playing again now? For 5
Yeah.
minutes? Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
It's okay. It's only massively disrespectful.
What? I've been fagging it outside. How the hell am I meant to know what the fuck's going
He's
on?
been fagging inside, so...
Yeah, I can't stop it all the time. It's just butts! Men's butts! I am a 12-year-old.
I like men's butts and
So the cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When I see a rugby player on the field, you know he'll score a try. It makes me harder when I'm pushing in wrongy. On the field or rather hungy. When the rugby's played. If it's not on the field, that makes you gay.
So
I
much
choose to imagine you made that up on the spot.
so much for fat bottom girls.
Look, if she can't lift more than my weight, I'm not interested. So, no one, I guess.
Yes, we're going
Okay, so you go to the abandoned firehouse.
in Ungersburg.
Again,
Yeah,
same thing, will be...
Okay, so you know there's a problem the second you arrive because you all naturally were cautious and rolled perception checks and insight checks instead of just bumbling.
No.
Well, I mean, I was going to do that when we
When we
arrived.
arrived...
Yeah,
we-
I'm cueing you to make that check now before I start describing.
I retired you.
It's all good. Fucking peachy.
So you're as aware as Joe Biden.
Well, I'm more aware than him. So much more aware. I'm the whole more aware.
You're the best aware.
I'm the best,
The most aware.
I'm
The biggest aware.
the biggest aware.
21 on insight, but for some reason I can't see a fucking thing.
You realise failing a perception check doesn't mean you are completely
Oh,
non-perceptive.
mine is. Mine is.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Mine's
It
a
just means
critical
you don't
fail.
find the extra things.
18 on perception and nat 20 on insight.
Okay, so through collective insight and perception, you are all able to make up for each other's failings, and you will notice that there is a problem at the warehouse, at the firehouse. The firehouse, for background, is a red brick and white mortar establishment similar to the Ghostbusters firehouse building, but without a third story. The front doors are open, and in fact, they're open because they're in little pieces scattered all over the place. There are dead bodies lying around. Mostly black, some Hispanic. Mostly men, some women. Allegedly. There is a fire inside the first story, which is not the ground story, it's the story immediately above, the one other story, I should say. But it appears to be small and low-key at the moment. It looks as though as you sort of head inside, it looks like their property and ill-gotten gains have all been smashed and are being burnt. There's a lot of blood everywhere. There's bullet casings all over the floor, and a conspicuous lack of 10K chains.
All the chains are gone. Yep. Right. I'm going to do a sweep to see if there's anyone still alive.
Quick search. Excitement, thrills, and spills. Maybe one day we'll have them.
12. Because I've got no quick search, so it's
That
just
is
awareness.
enough for you to sweep around and notice the things that I have seen.
Yep.
I'm going to do an investigation roll to see if I can determine how these people died, like whether it was gunfire.
Okay. Do you have forensics?
No, I just have investigation.
They're just a difficult investigating.
Yeah. I'm just looking for simple things like, are there bullet holes in the walls, or does it look like people have been beaten, or
Traps.
where are we?
Sorry.
It would be 24.
Okay, in your professional superhero opinion, based on the distribution of brass casings, probably from a 7.62mm chambered rifle round, produced by Parasol Corporation for the European market and NATO, it is most likely that most of these people's injuries are consistent with bullets fired from a fully automatic weapon of that kind, perhaps an AKU or AK-78. There is also evidence of snapped necks, as in their heads are turned too far around, and there is also numerous edged weapon trauma and viscera damage.
Can I determine from the roll 2, did it look like these people were taken by surprise, or there was a scuffle here?
From the distribution of bodies and their general nature, you think maybe
surprise, like maybe somebody
but
just flipped
some
on
of the
out of
bodies
nowhere.
do definitely have weapons in hand.
Oh, yeah.
I'll shift into Buffalo and make a perception check based on scent, just to see if there's anything additional with it.
You cheat.
What do you mean, 25?
Don't call me 25. I wish I was still 25. You are able to smell fresh blood upstairs, fresher than the rest. You are also able to smell cigarette smoke.
Over the top of the normal smoke.
Yes.
And that was recent cigarette smoke or like old?
Current cigarette smoke.
If someone's still alive.
Upstairs, yeah.
Smell fresher blood upstairs and cigarette smoke.
There might be someone upstairs still. Soviet, can you put the fire out? We'll make our way upstairs.
Doesn't need a check.
Yeah.
The fire hasn't advanced enough because you got here too quick. Be slower.
Slower. I'll drop Buffalo.
Okay.
Why are you dropping form?
We're not going to try and sneak.
I think at this stage there'll be either, we could try and sneak, but I can't sneak in this form either.
Ah, screw it.
If
Probably
I want,
better if I get shot in Buffalo anyway.
that's what I thought. At least
Back to Buffalo.
The spirits are becoming slightly annoyed with your dropping and resuming.
Spirits can deal. They have stupid ideas too.
The spirits will remember that.
Oh no!
Oh!
You definitely feel that if you try to use the Great Spirit in this adventure, it won't happen now.
I didn't actually say that though.
You thought
it. The spirits can read your thoughts.
Spirit of the dolphins. So they go.
Stupid
Because I
dolphin.
tried to give him a warning. I just won't do it in the future. The Soviets done this to you.
Why? What did I do?
You were born. You were born. Or created in a lab somewhere. We're not real clear on that.
You didn't get killed by that knife, but I guess that's more Black Knife.
Your
than
blood
you.
was also used to solve Destroyer's overheating problem.
So we could have another friend.
Your blood killed a girl who got brought back to life again, tore her in half.
She got better.
She got better though.
To be fair, she was never actually dead.
Because she had 3 days to get over it.
Yeah.
It's about the amount of time she was in there, I believe, yes.
So what are you guys doing? You going
I'm
upstairs?
following upstairs.
Go up. You're using the elevator
Stairs.
or the stairs?
The stairs.
Using the stairs. You sure about that? Okay. You're in Buffalo Form.
Perception.
I might stay
It's about full food
downstairs.
The stairs creak but hold.
Yeah, but traps perception.
It's not D&D.
It's getting very mad.
I'm going to stay
Someone's
downstairs.
getting ready for D&D a year early.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay
Well, I'm
downstairs
the
in case
trap
somebody
sleeper.
suddenly like makes a break for it down here.
I don't want
or
my ass
somebody
blown
shows
up by going through a door that's set up with a trap.
You ain't here.
I know, but still,
That's why
I'm
he's-
practicing.
He's
Was
the
there
trap
going to be a
room
roll or
guy,
not? Because I'm moving on with the scene.
Right, you're going first, so you'd have to roll for traps. Me, I'm behind you, so
I'm still sniffing around, so.
Oh, good. Springs with this unique spring scent.
Well, I mean, I still have eyes,
roll.
but. 14.
Okay, and what's your fun traps?
No, I have fun traps, I'm not
So
a
it's just a
rogue.
perception check then?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think you see anything.
Dunno. Carrying on.
So you get to the very top stair, and you put your foot on the top stair of the landing, and you put your weight on it, and you hear a click. And then you hear like a...
Well, look down.
You stepped on a cracker.
Ooh, crack.
That's real food, you monster!
you're destroying food.
No.
Oh, that kind of cracker.
Nice.
Okay, you get upstairs, there's more bodies. There's like a big streaking trail of blood leading into a kitchenette in the back behind the beds. There's money on fire over there.
Does it smell like
I thought he
smoke's
put
coming
the
from that
fire
way?
out.
Downstairs.
She's downstairs at the moment. So.
I thought there was no fire downstairs.
There's
That's the
fires.
wee one.
We
Wee ones.
mentioned that their ill-gotten gains had either been smashed or was on fire.
Yeah.
The big fire they saw from outside is from the upstairs windows,
Which would be this one?
which will be this money fire.
And does the smell of cigarette smoke be coming
Comes
from
from
the
the
kitchen?
kitchen. Yes.
I'll move to the kitchen door.
You were easily able to do that. Inside the kitchenette, there's a guy. He is bald. He has like a scar running down here, an old one. He has a couple of new ones. He's got like a bunch of blood coming out of like bullet wounds and that. He has like a silver chain around his neck with a silver 10K. He's got like his fingers are broken on one hand. He's got like a gun over there that looks goldish. He's a middle-aged man with grey in his hair, and he's like got a cigarette hanging out of his lips, and he's just like, oh.
Has he looked towards the door yet?
Yeah, he's looking at you right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to
And the
change it to
trail
the
of
guy.
the blood streak leads up to him.
Oh,
First item to talk to him.
Guess what they don't have?
First aid.
Treatment's kind of a semi-restricted skill because it does actually break the game when you can just go, and your damage is gone.
Yeah.
especially how hard it can be to accrue damage.
It's very hard to actually get damage.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah, it actually
Unless you're
says
my
in the game,
character.
don't take on healers.
Yeah,
No.
but has it ever actually affected you?
No,
Well, there you go.
I do the Lee thing.
So there you are, Mr. Buffalo. Well, I'll just roll for a shock heart
An
attack.
immediate.
He's good. Solid guy.
Solid for
You
no
deduce
fight.
that this must be Thunderball, based on the what looks like a gold-plated gun, the silver chain around his neck, the ringless, broken fingers that all look like the pale bands where there used to be rings on, and the limited edition collector's box set VHS tapes of James Bond, which are very nearby.
He's that kind of enthusiast. Yota,
There's some loot for Snow to get there.
you don't appear to be doing so well, my friend.
10K's boss shudders. He holds his hand up to placate any hostilities.
We're not here to hurt you.
He's like, all right, hold up. I'm not in a bargaining condition.
You promised to get me to a hospital. Or Dr. Wolfman. I'll tell you who did this. You promised me revenge.
I can promise you at least that much.
Well, we've got to get him healed.
Yeah.
Just,
We can't just let him die.
no.
Okay,
Get
What's
him
closer, hospital or Wolfman?
Wolfman.
okay. You'll find out soon enough. There's a new mob in town. Part of a big ring. They're called the Black Rose something or other.
Syndicate.
Taking orders from a freak named Olander or something. They're taking over the city's underworld one gang at a time. Now me and the 10Ks were happy enough to work with them. The others weren't so much. Vidoans for one. They're making all kinds of noise, putting up a fight. Stupid. Knew it was only a matter of time till they double-crossed us. Don't know what they want.
Do you want us to get you healed before you talk more?
He's no longer conscious.
Right.
Oh,
Can you
unconscious.
can you get him there, please?
Take the spirit of the deer.
He comes down with some loot. It is a naked man.
Oh God.
Soviet, can you come up here and put the fire out, please?
Uh-huh.
Like that. And I go to Dr. Wolfman's and deer for him.
Okay. Dr. Wolfman's night clinic is open. You walk in. The nurse is like, "Oh my God! I'll get Dr. Wolfman immediately."
Thank you.
Sorry, this is the receptionist. Dr. Wolfman comes out and he's like,
Hello, doctor. This man is hurt and needs your help.
the nurse walks in. He's like,
I'll take him from you.
Thank you.
You.
Doctor, if he could be restrained once you're done healing, tending to him, you understand?
I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker.
Wow, your Wolfman's getting good.
maybe he has a translator implant.
Maybe.
A translation cube. Yep. Okay. Cool, you've deposited him.
I'll just sit in. I assume he has a waiting area for now and call the team.
Receptionist is like, you probably don't want to hang around. This is going to take ages.
I'll just confirm with my team before I make any moves.
Okay.
I'm getting him. Boop.
Gamer.
I'm getting him tended to now. I'm currently sitting in the waiting area. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to restrain him afterwards.
I don't think that anyone would like to fight Dr. Wolfman, so I don't think it's a problem. Just get them to give you a call. Give.
Give score when you regains consciousness.
Oh, yeah, the problem is they can't call us.
Oh.
Dr. Wolfman knows my number. I do have an answering message.
Yeah, get Dr. Wolfman to call Soviet.
Well, is that what he'll know it is?
He knows who I am.
He knows who we are, so yeah.
He has a hippopotamus oath, so we can't say or tell anybody about.
Fun fact, the idea that doctors swear a Hippocratic oath is a complete urban legend.
Yep. To lawyers.
Alright. He's in the theater now. I guess I'll just tell the receptionist to pass it along.
Yep. We'll just carry on searching here and see if we can find anything pertaining to the Black Rose Syndicate. So, I'm going to do...
I'll take that gun for the vault.
You tell me not to steal, now you tell me to steal. You said don't steal. Is that not what you said to Xander? Don't steal, Xander, I know.
It's a criminal.
Isn't that what he said?
We have a vault.
He's
Leave me
not.
out of this.
Specifically, it's for
He's
holding
not
criminal
stealing.
things.
He's hanging on to it for the crim for when he gets
For the
better.
investigation. Xander?
And to find out if it was used in any other crimes.
Just think of it as evidence.
Evidence. Yeah, there you go. Evidence.
Excuse me, miss. Say to the receptionist. If you could just get the doctor to
Give me all
To
the
call.
personal effects.
Soviet when he regains consciousness, or if anything should happen.
Of course.
And give us all his personal effects.
I finish at midnight. I'm just saying.
Heroes.
I'm still on the job, sorry.
It's the
So
heart.
You
dedicated.
can't ask for personal effects.
So noted.
For evidence. That's a good guy thing, isn't
He's a
it?
doctor, not an impoundment officer.
Should
I
have checked
return
his
to
pockets
the.
before.
No, yes, you guys are still at the fire
Evidence
station.
somehow.
The fire station. At X Tower.
Fire station.
Yep, so doing an investigation.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
well,
I've done that.
has he got an office?
upstairs?
No.
So we'll just have a look upstairs, see if there's anything.
Perception check.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what I'm looking for.
Investigation roll.
Thank you.
And you got 16.
Yeah, I got higher. 21.
Pizza.
The bizarre.
I'll give you your results after. So, the result of your check is you have indeed, with that 21, found a concealed floor lift-away floorboard section.
What is in this section?
There's like some lock boxes that are about 2 foot by 1.5, and they're about that tall. And there's like stacks of them.
Are they locked?
No.
Check for traps before pulling them out.
They do not appear to be locked in any serious way.
Alright,
Check for traps before pulling them out.
the problem is Xander doesn't. If I said, I'm going to check for traps, what would the next words out of your mouth be? No, because I wouldn't.
Why are you suddenly nervous about traps?
Yeah, exactly, why was I nervous about traps?
Go ahead if you want to. You can go ahead. It's all his fault now.
Telling you, check it.
Okay, there they are. You're looking at them. You're like, wow,
Yep,
Boxes, loot.
stuff.
You're a gamer.
I'll lift the lid on one of them.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
2.
Okay. Okay, the first thing you see is a magazine called Cake Farting. And there is a butt on it with some cake.
Yeah. Nothing else?
You're going deeper?
I don't know if I want to.
Second
What
layer.
butt are you?
But.
Maybe
So, Viet, you want to check through these boxes? I'll go elsewhere.
I mean, I was going to check the money that had been saved.
It's burned! He burnt the fucking money!
Is there anything left?
No, nothing.
Okay.
All burned.
Okay, I'll go look through the box.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Well,
Two's still
already
open.
open, right?
No, he closed it.
A 3.
Oh, there's a magazine there, and it is a Butt Pie. It's the sequel to a magazine series called Butt Cake. About a butt with cake all over it.
What? That. I'm going to move it aside and see if there's anything under it.
German Penthouse.
Oh, no.
Unten Grippen führen dein Sewers des kleinen Ants.
I'm going to dig deep to just put my hand down. Like, is it just magazines all the way to the bottom, or does it...
It appears to be.
Remove all the magazines.
Yeah, that's probably the thing I'm going to have to do.
And flick through the books too, because
No!
You never know, there could be secrets in the pages.
the cover could be just the distraction.
It's like a Bible with a gun in it.
There might be that
I'm gonna
random piece
look
of paper
through the
with the phone number.
Magazines.
So
All
you're
the
picking the
address.
magazines up and leafing through them.
I'm just taking them all out of the box and just
Okay.
then just looking at spreading
Okay,
them out.
underneath the stack of magazines,
Yeah.
there is a bearer bond.
Ah. Oh.
for $500 American.
Oh. Roll. I'm going to check the other boxes for the same.
1, 2, or 4.
We'll go with 1.
Egyptian slave bondage magazine.
I'm going to just dig all the way to the bottom and see what, like I did before, like pull out all the magazines and.
Okay. There's nothing at the bottom of this one.
Okay.
Check the bottom for a false bottom.
There isn't one.
Or a false top.
I think that's the lid.
Well,
I mean, I'll look at the under. How is the? Is it a flip lid or?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll check the lid.
It is literally just a sheet of meat.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. Next.